Wow, when was the last time your engine bay looked this good? Make sure to stay tuned because today I'll be showing you how to clean and protect your engine bay. Let's get started. By far, cleaning an engine bay is super duper easy. Anybody could do it. You could use water or you could go waterless. In this occasion, I'll be using a full water technique to clean up this modern Mazda. But there's going to be certain things you want to do before you start any type of clean or spraying your engine bay. Rule number one, if you have no sealed electric components, make sure to cover them using a microfiber towel or bag. In this occasion, for our battery, I do have a microfiber towel. I will walk over and just seal the battery, just so I can make sure there's no type of water getting inside of here. And another thing you want to avoid is wetting this foam cover up here, as well as underneath this valve cover. So back here there's this foam, we don't want to wet that, so I'll put this off to the side, and we'll be doing the same exact wash technique, but just outside the car. So let me just put this off to the side. All right, so now that we covered up the battery, we removed the valve cover, we put it off to the side. One thing I do want to let you guys know is for like the hood under here, I'll just be using like a waterless wash, like Swift Wipe, after, just to wipe down this area since it is missing its clip and I don't want to oversaturate it using water. Now I will be using a pressure washer today. I'm going with a pressure washer instead of a garden hose because a pressure washer, it's going to have less gallons per minute being sprayed onto the surface of the car. And every single time whenever I'm spraying the car, I'll be about like 12 inches to a foot away from the surface of the engine bay, just so I won't overflow it. But another thing I do want to let you guys know is brand new cars or newer cars or modern cars actually do have a drain plug down there. But now it's just simply time for us to rinse down the engine bay, and then we'll be spraying our orange degreaser all over it. But enough talking, let's get right into it. All right, so we just finished rinsing the surface down, and you guys can see that the filth and grime is not getting off. And the surface of this engine bay is cool, but we are working under direct sunlight, so you'll see water evaporating. But next step is going to be orange degreaser. I want to spray orange degreaser everywhere on this engine bay. I want all the chemical to do the job itself. So I'm gonna be spraying it directly onto all the surfaces that I'll be working on. And this is just an additive because I will be using a foam cannon to lather up this engine bay even more, because I don't know when the last time this engine bay was actually clean. And by doing this method, it's going to make you work a lot faster and a lot easier. So I'll put my orange degreaser off to the side. I'll get my big mouth Max Release foam cannon, remove the pressure washer tip. I'll attach it on here. And then the soap I'll be using today is going to be citrus washing gloss. Now citrus washing gloss, it's a hyperactive concentrated formula that's going to lather up you can use it on your engine bay, you could also use it on your paintwork. But in this occasion, I want something that's going to be strong enough to help me remove years of grime and debris. So all I'm gonna do is just give it a couple passes, and then I'll get into scrubbing. All right, so now that we lathered up the engine bay, this is the perfect time to grab your brushes. I have my wheelie brush, and this is going to allow me to scrub all the larger components around the engine bay. But I'm working smarter, not harder. I'll be using the brush to lather up and get all the filth and grime away from this engine bay. Now, I always recommend doing the water method whenever your engine bay is super dirty, just because you want to get into all the nooks and crannies. Now, if you have a lot of nooks and crannies, get the board hair detailing brush, and you could use it to get into hard to reach components. So like this, you have a true engine bay clean. Now, especially if you have a lease or you want to resell your car, I always recommend doing this to your engine, just so your resale value could go up whenever they pop the hood, or you have a show car. Your car is always going to be stunning and winning awards because you're gonna be popping your hood with confidence instead of being like, no, I have a dirty engine bay. But this is just the cleaning part. We still need to protect it. This is just the cleaning part, and it's super soothing and super relaxing. You can do this like on a Sunday morning, Monday morning, any day. Just basically you need to rinse it, spray it, scrub it, rinse it. All right, so next up we'll be blowing drying the engine bay, just because we want to ensure we get all the water out, all the nooks and crannies. In this occasion, do not turn on your car. So we're gonna get all the nooks and crannies blown out, and then you could also pair it using a microfiber towel, but in this occasion, the Pro Blower is the way to go. Simply turn it on and blow away. So we just finished drying up the engine bay, but we can't forget about the engine cover. So simply spray it with water. We'll be getting our orange degreaser. And in this occasion, we won't be using a foam cannon because everything is super open. And as you guys can see, I sprayed it, but I am avoiding oversaturating it because it does have foam at the bottom. So just simply spray it, scrub it. All right, so now it is time to protect the engine bay. Now this is going to add a protectant as well as a shine. So if you guys look right here, it's clean, but it can even look even better. So this is black on black. It's an aerosol dressing. Like this, you could just simply mist it onto the area. And it'll be super easy to get into the cracks and crevices. And this is how you re-amp and restore the look of your engine how it once looked. So with a couple sprays, and just like that, using a few products and a few easy steps, we went ahead and restored the engine bay on this Mazda. If you guys want to pick up your products today, chemicalguys.com or at your local detail garage. We will see you next time.